Don't lose anything.
I said there are two people outside. Good. I survived another day.
You did a great job.
This time of year, you don't have to worry about them going outside.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I should polish it sometimes too. Every now and then he comes over like, "Is that good?" Yeah, don't do it all the time. Very disciplined. Yeah, I do this here. Yes, I was seeing one both their tournament games in Northfield this weekend. It might be. And we went into it expecting to not be good. So in fact, we won the first two. We're going to lose by the way.
Hopefully, come to play after this game.
Yeah, I know.
They hang in there.
Yeah, we got a goal scored up here.
Well, they hang in there. One of the
Yeah, Charlie's team will melt down the field. They just get up so many shots. Charlie's it'll be, we played against Bantam last year. And it was 2-1 late in the third. We lost 6. But Charlie's got 50 shots. Yeah, it's just, when you make a man mistake, they're not the man mistake. You can tell, something was wrong about the game. It's just in the coverage time. You can minus 1 out of it. That's the sweet part of my eye. I'm like, what? Pace yourself here.
One game what kind of tournament is this? Round robin. I just get it.
Yeah, they scored. They were figuring out there yesterday until right about the end. Tell me what's going on. And then they went.
But we'll definitely be playing. Yeah, we'll definitely be playing. That'll stay there. Come on!
Go ahead. Well, welcome, Laker hockey fans. We've got a barn burner here today. I think it's going to be a close one with Eden Prairie versus Prairie Lake. Eden Prairie also 2-0 so far in this tournament. Just like the Lake, are 3-0, I suppose. Would they be 3-0 or 2-0? 2-0. 2-0. Lakers have yet to give up a goal. I say that obviously knowing that they're going to give up a goal today, but they're going to face a lot more shots from EP. That's the way it's going to be. EP Black's a good team. They are 2-0. They've given up 1 or 2 shots, or 2 goals. Game on. EP starts in the offensive zone. They take a shot. It's usually turned aside by Luke. They go in the corner after it. Battle for the puck on the far side as Eden Prairie gets it down low. They try to make a pass out front, but it hits the net. And now backed out to Eden Prairie, or Prairie Lake stick. Lakers over to Ashton, who sends it in deep. Ashton and Brecken go after the puck carry. Brecken's got it. Brecken's looking up front. He works with it back to the corner, up to defense. Defense holds it. Smart play, but then that defensive pass gets intercepted and broken up. Tyler now has it. He does a cross-ice pass. Great pass. Hits the stick of Brecken. Brecken's moving in. Action's all over. In front. Gets broken up. Action's still working with it, and so's Brecken, but that puck gets on our Eden Prairie stick, and they go the other direction. They try their cross-ice pass, but that's offsides. As we are early here in the Blaine Super Rink, where it's 0-0. Prairie Lake versus Eden Prairie. Hammerman's on the left wing. Henry B6 on the right wing. Eden Prairie's working their way down deep. They make a move in the corner. Try to set something up in the middle. It gets tipped across, but too far for the left winger. Lakers go behind the net, and they win that battle. That's number 9. That's Jackson. In the middle, Lakers have dangerous territory, and it's turned around, but they missed on the shot and tripped up behind the net. We got an arm up. That's going to be a delayed penalty. So Lakers are going to be shorthanded for 2 minutes as someone goes in the box. Looks like it's going to be Nathan Russell for tripping. Power play now for Eden Prairie. Puck is dropped. Tyler looks like, is that Tyler at the faceoff dot? Huh. Maybe I'm missing the numbers here a little bit, but we'll see what happens as things develop. Eden Prairie now with control. They take a shot. It's redirected up front, gets hit by defenseman. Quick shot, turned aside. Good job, Luke. There's Mason. Mason backhands it, and great job, Mason. I don't care if it goes the whole length of the ice. I don't care if it's icing. That was a smart play to break that up so that we get a face-off. Minute 33 on the penalty. Face-off won by the Lakers. They send it around the net over to Mason. Mason picks it up in the corner. Mason's looking for the breakout, sends it to the middle. It hits a stick, but Chase is still there fighting for it. Chase has it. He's working with it along the far side boards, tries to get it out, but the Eden Prairie defense turns it around. Through the middle, no one's there, kind of a blind pass. Quinn's out on the ice. Good to see that he's back playing after the shoulder separation. Shot comes. Luke had a good view of it. He covers that up with a minute to go on the penalty. 0-0 here in Eden, here at the Blaine Super Rink. Face off. Puck comes out to the point. Shot on. Dude, this is a pro setup I've ever seen. A pro setup. Look at this thing. I mean, he's got the score in the corner. He even has cameras behind the net for after the fact. It's top notch here by Nate Carlson's studio and the Nate Carlson Network. Nice to see the Eden Prairie parents also appreciate. Oh, a redirect right up front, but Luke had just enough of that to go wide. Still time on the clock on this penalty against the Lakers, so they're working shorthanded, but they're fighting for that puck in the corner. Ooh, a good pass to the middle, and that's Landon. Landon's got one man to beat, and he's also got Jackson with him. Jackson just a little bit too far on the pass. Behind the net, plenty of room. Forwards it up front, just to the wrong side. Just got hit by a skate. If he would have got that to the opposite side, that would have been a shot for sure. Now Carter trying to keep the puck from getting out to the middle, but there it is. And out to defensive point, Eden Prairie picks it up. Shot high behind the net. Landon now on it. Time is running out on that penalty with 7 seconds remaining. We're looking at the box.
There we go.
Lakers are released from the box. It's now full strength. Stepping onto the ice for Nate Russell is Brecken Long. Lakers now at full strength. Battle continues in the neutral ice. And here comes the Lakers. This time it's Max. Or no, Jackson. Sorry, no, Tyler. That's all right. Tyler Gutierrez. Ooh, he goes down awkwardly in the corner. No arms raised. Now Brecken fights for it, and so too does Max. Max is out there. I see Carlson's out there. Oh, here we go. A centering opportunity, perhaps, if Ashton can get to Max. They've been a good combination all season. They know to find each other. Ashton tries the backhand. It doesn't get it around the goal pad. Behind the net, Eden Prairie picks it up. They try to start their breakout. They pass to the middle, but intercepted. And a backhanded play back in by Brecken. Now here comes Eden Prairie. No, intercepted by Brecken again. Good job, Brecken, to move that puck the right direction. Through the middle, now Eden Prairie does have it. And Jacob Henry's there working on defense. Gets to an Eden Prairie player, but blocked. Trickles harmlessly to the side. Wow, quick shot in close. Again, whistled wide. Full strength hockey. We'd like to see a little bit more action on the left side of the ice, and here we go. Ashton now working with it. Takes an elbow to the face. Carlson steps in. Oh, a redirect up front. What a great play. Does not go in. As Carlson takes a shot with the read. Here we go. Carlson's got another opportunity. Wrist shot. Goalie slides and makes a save. Eden Prairie picks it up behind the net, and they start working it out. They clear the zone through neutral ice, but it's regrouped. Carlson now takes the zone. He's looking for someone to pass to. Makes a turn in the corner. Sees defense. And shot coming from Max. Max playing defense. Now he cycles in on the midboard. And that one jumps the skate. No, it doesn't. It's actually kept in by Nate. Way to go, Carlson. Carlson gets it again. Another shot. That one hit by a stick. Ashton now working with it. Avoids a hit. He's got it on the back of his stick. Looking for someone to pass to. Gets out the car. Intercepted by Max. People are offside, so we got to regroup here. Defensive pass, calming things down. Here comes Max, and Max has speed. Max makes one move, two moves. He's in low, backhands. Goalie is equal to the task. That puck goes down into the corner. Eden Prairie's working with it. Ammerman now making contact. Henry Bisick and probably Colton Quinn over there. Now Nathan Russell. He's got it. Backhands it through the middle, but that's easily intercepted. And it comes back the other way fast. There's still two Lakers there, but there's an Eden Prairie player in the middle. Got to watch 83. That puck comes through the middle a little bit too quick. Back-to-back hat tricks for EP, yeah. They've got some scores. I'll keep an eye on 35. Just getting tipped off by their team. The 35's a player. We'll see how they Lakers control. That pass in front of the net, it's loose. Never a good opportunity. There's 35, but in the glove of Luke goes the puck. 35 shoots, 35's denied. That face-off is won by Eden Prairie. Now it goes deep in the corner. EP's got it. They try to center. Goes through the middle and picked up by the Lakers. This time it's Landon. Landon's got speed as he drives through two different EP players. Comes the other way. Just coming the other way fast, but there's three cream-colored Prairie Lake jerseys in front. Into the corner, goes back up to D. D does a weak shot. Steered wide. A little stick lift by Tyler over in the corner, and Landon's there. Landon tries to make a move. He makes two moves. He's still battling on that puck, but look at this. They get it out of the zone, and Mason's over here. Mason skates to the puck. He picks it up in the corner. Looks for someone to go with it, but it comes back on Eden Prairie's way. Eden Prairie stick handling, and too much of a pass there. They lose control. So behind the net, oh, it's forwarded. Ooh, just a little bit too much, thankfully. Back out to neutralize. EP has to regroup. Wow, hard hit there, but all's good. No arms up. It's just Landon needs to get on sides, and he does. Now he can chase it down. He doesn't have anybody on him right now, and there's people in the middle. Prairie Lake working with the puck, doing their best they can to try to get it into the middle. EP's doing their best to keep it along the boards. That battle continues in the corner. Out to defense. Carlson's there battling on the blue line. And a pickup by Chase. Chase picks that up and neutralizes, sends it over to Action. Action dumps it deep. Smart play as a few new players jump the bench. Into the corner, Carlson goes. He backhands it over to Ashton. Ashton gives chase on the puck behind the net. Brecken's over there, so too is Jacob Henry. Jacob shoots it. It's a high mid-fly ball. One hopper. Goalie misses it. And so the play continues. Now Brecken has it. He's challenged as EP puts pressure on the puck carrier. Brecken now picks it up. Tries to make a move with it out to defense, but Eden Prairie picks up on that, and they're going. Through neutral ice they go. They still battle, maintain control of the puck. Into the corner. Brecken fights back, and this time he wins, and he tries to cross ice. Smart play. In fact, a really smart play as Ashton picks up the puck, and he gets in low. Moves a backhand in the net. Way to go, Ashton Rutten. First goal of this game as it's 1-0 Lakers. So that was a lot of hard work by Brecken there to stay with that puck on both sides of the ice. Him staying with that puck created that turnover, which fed Ashton. It was almost, his pass looked desperate, but it was perfect. It was right to tape. It got blocked a little bit. Ashton picked it up and brought it home. 1-0 Lakers. Still in the first period with 5 minutes to go. Henry Biesick is fired up and inspired by that, and so he goes after this puck. Picked up at the blue line. It's Jackson Collins. Oh, now in front. They battle for that puck. Henry Biesick keeping it down low. Ammerman going after the puck carrier. Through the middle, but no one there as Nathan Russell calmly turns that around. Flepped in deep. Lakers keep with the same line. Ammerman circling out in front. He goes after the puck in the corner. He takes a look back and sees Colton. Colton's there at defense. He has the puck. He takes a shot. Doesn't get a lot on it, but the goalie gave an opportunity there by keeping it on the ice. Now Eden Prairie leaves the zone. This time they get squeezed out as that puck just trickles behind the net. Nathan there. Nathan creates space for Jackson. Jackson uses the boards to Ammerman. Ammerman gets it out of the zone. And offsides is the call. A lot of hockey, a lot of motion going on. 3:50 remaining in the first period. It's 1-0 good guys. Yeah, it's just been a long continuous play. As we are here in the final game of pool play. So for the Lakers and Eden Prairie, they're both 2-0 in this tournament. This will determine which team goes to the championship. Wait a minute. Yeah, I guess it would be the championship game. So if Lakers do win, they go to championship. If there's a tie to this game, Lakers still advance because Lakers have not given up a goal yet. Shut out by Jack last night. Shut out by Luke yesterday morning. I guess as we did 2 games 10 hours apart. It's tough for these Lakers. I mean, you look at the NHL, and sure, they get 2 days off between games, and they know when their times are. These guys, they play 2 a game, two in 1 day. All right, so Eden Prairie is now fighting with the puck in the zone. Lakers are doing their best to get it out. Tyler looks at it. He sees that puck. He's battling. They go down in the corner. Everybody seems okay. As the Lakers come out with it. That time it was Mason with a great feed pass over to Landon. Landon making the hard turn. Gets around behind the net. Feeds in front. We don't know where that puck is. Yep, still behind the net. It's Landon, and he's got it. What a good teamwork there by those guys. As that puck does leave the zone. It's being chased down. Now by Jacob Henry and Carter Langley. Good feed pass to the other side. So Eden Prairie was on a line change there. So smart pass to get that over to the open guy on the far side. That was good heads-up hockey. I think they call that hockey IQ. Jacob Henry breaking this play up. Allowing Josh to go behind the net and battle. Max is floating around there. He sees the puck. He sends it past the defenseman. The referee weighs off icing as the goalie comes out of his net. Ashton's there. He puts his shoulder into the guy. Now we're creating a little bit of an opportunity. Uh-oh. It's going back the other way and fast. As 23 hits the brakes, tries to feed the center. A little bit too hard as that sails into the corner. Puck trickles around behind the net to Carlson's stick. He makes a move, makes the guy miss, and calmly uses the boards. Now Max making 1-2 moves, and also Brecken. Brecken curving around behind. He feeds in the middle, just goes behind the net, but there's Max. Max makes some moves, tries to create some space. He's open. If we can get the puck to him, he gets the puck, but he's quickly challenged. Can't get it off his stick as Quinn steps in. That one gets onto an Eden Prairie player's stick. So they're neutralized, but they have to change. They're a little tired. They take a shot. It gets redirected. And in fact, now Max picks it up, and he's got 2 guys to beat. Max has got 3 players, or 2 other players with him. There's 3. He makes 1 move. A little bit of a chip shot gets blocked and over the net. It's great that he's got that good skating, but we got to work that puck between our players. Quinn's got it. Now we get some fresh legs out as the Lakers do get it out of the zone over to Ashton. Ashton dumps it in deep, and Brecken's there to chase it. Brecken gets on that puck. A battle is over in the corner as Colton goes down. Oh, no. Colton's there. He's got it. He sends it behind the net over to Chase or Russell. Must be Russell. He's got the brown gloves. That's Nathan. That one just goes off past the blue line, creating an opportunity for the Lakers. Here's Ammerman. Ammerman's in low. He shoots it behind the corner over the glove. Yes. Over the shoulder of the EP goalie is Nick Ammerman. Great feed pass. Ammerman handles it and calmly puts it over the goalie's shoulder. That makes it 2-0 with just 12 seconds to go in the first period. Jackson with the pass to Ammerman. 2-0 Lakers. EP wins the faceoff. They work between their defense. Henry Bisick sees an opportunity and he attacks. 1 second and that's it. End of 1. 2-0 Lakers here at the Super Rink. What's that? Second period of hockey about to begin. 15 minutes on the clock as it's still 2-0 Lakers. EP side's getting some music going as it does feel like a mausoleum in here without the music. Ammerman skating hard. Picks up that puck along the far boards. Good job, Nick. Tries to center it up and still has control as he battles against 2 EP players. He's got them distracted, working with that puck, leaving Jackson wide open. Good swing by Henry there to keep that puck on a Lakers stick. And in front, there's Ammerman. Quick shot. Just didn't get enough of it, but he was ready. He was in the right spot. Defense hops the stick. And now Tyler there working as a good defensive partner there, working back further to pick that up. Nice pass, and here comes Bezic and Jackson. Jackson wins the battle behind the net, feeds the middle, but no one there. EP starting their breakout. Gets to Tyler. Tyler sends it over to Carter. Carter banks it up to Ammerman, and Ammerman dumps it in deep. Lakers controlling the puck well here early in the second period. Out to defense. Unfortunately, Tyler cheated in a little bit into space. I mean, he was doing the right thing. It's just that puck stayed along the boards. All right, Jackson now into the zone. Wrist shot deflected. He gets another opportunity behind the net. Eden Prairie sends it up and out of the zone. They pick it up at neutral ice. They do have 3 skaters, so a lot of numbers. It gets in low, but Luke is there. A lot of chaos. That puck is still free, and Luke has the puck. No goal as it's underneath him in the butterfly. A lot of that puck getting slapped at by both teams, but ends up being controlled calmly by the goaltender. Face-off now coming to Luke's right. As Chase steps into the face-off dot. EP gets a quick shot up. Luke jumps on that one, and over the net it goes. Now Mason sends it up to Landon. Landon's got people all over him. He gets tripped. No arms, as that puck calmly just goes back into EP's zone. Chase now chases. He tries to stick lift. Gets behind him, and Luke just calmly puts a glove over that one. 2-0 second period, still early. Eden Prairie certainly presents the most significant challenge so far in this tournament. They've got good players. Apparently number 35 out there in the ice has got some hat tricks. Gotta watch that. The battle in the corner continues as the Lakers have to watch this guy out front. Number 2 there, as Colton is marking him up. We don't want that pass getting through to the middle. Lakers doing a good job keeping it along the line. Now in front. Oh! 2 guys. That second guy snuck in there. No one was on him as he got behind and shot that to the back of the net. 2-1 is our goal. Face-off coming. Max Weekly at the dots. Brecken over on his right side. And Ashton on his left as they dump it into the corner. Max goes in. He puts a little shoulder on the guy, wins control of the puck. Tries to send it up front, but the goalie there stops it, gets the whistle. Face-off now coming to the Eden Prairie Eagles goaltender's right. EP's got it behind the red line. They start their breakout through the middle. They got a 2-on-1. Jacob Henry is here to break things up. Pass gets through, but too much to handle. And Brecken takes it into the corner. He has the puck, gets it up through the middle. Good job. Over to Max. Now we got a 2-on-2 going the other way. Max walking through 2 guys, gets it in front. Rebound back to the goalie. That could have been a goal. Goalie gets the stop on it. Get a face-off to the left of the EP goaltender.
Let's go, Lakers.
Max Weekly at the face-off dot. Max Amelia Smith. I don't remember what you said that name was. Any rate, behind into the corner goes. EP flips it around, far side. Carlson's playing defense on that side, calmly waiting to de-puck that player, and he does. Good job, Carlson. Nice flip up along the side into the corner. And now Max has it. Max is looking for a pass out to Jacob. Jacob gets it. Shot in the slot. He's behind the goalie. And in to the net. Way to go, Lakers. Way to rally and get that one back quick. As they celebrate a 3-1 lead. Still in the second. We've got 11 minutes to go yet in the second. Now, the EP crowd is not happy, looking for some reason to call that goal off. Referees are talking about it, but end result is there's the whistle, and there's the puck. 3-1, Lakers. Driving into the zone is Tyler. Tyler making a loose puck deep, gets it in deep. Behind the net it goes. There's a lot of Eden Prairie jerseys. They get their breakout. And it's picked up by Carter, and actually, Lakers go the other way. This is Jackson. And Ammerman. Ammerman behind the net. Feeds to Jackson. Jackson with time. Takes a shot, turned aside by the goaltender. Now up to defense. This time it's Tyler. Tyler with a quick wrist. Goalie was there to block. Sounded like a blocker to me. A lot of hitting going down in that corner as the puck comes out. Now Eden Prairie tries to spin it to the middle. It's picked up. Well, they're trying to get it. Here they go. They take it into the zone. And it's intercepted by the Lakers. Henry Bisick now working on the puck. He has control. Henry Bisick makes a nice pass over to Ammerman, over to Callison, or Jackson. Jackson hits over on the glove side, or the blocker side, and that goes up and out of play. Good shot, Jackson. 10 minutes to go, second period. 3-1 Lakers as the referee works on the net, making sure there's no holes. Saw that once. So there's a hole in the net. Puck came in through the outside. Thought it was a goal, but referee said, no, that came from the outside of the netting, not the inside. Sure enough. Colton working with the puck over to Mason. Mason almost had a freebie there. Landon and Colton. Behind the net, EP goes for it. They miss. Colton swings the boards, and now Mason's got space. He sees Landon. Landon's got space. Let's get it on sides. They're clean. Now that shot comes in low. What a great pass. Right through the blue ice. Landon was there, just that was a fast play. It's tough to connect on those. They continue with the puck in the zone. This time, circling is Chase. Chase gets a shot. Goalie puts it in the glove. We get a whistle. 3-1 Lakers, second period. Coming out on the ice, Max Weekly, Brecken Long, Jacob Henry, Carlson, Josh and Ashton. Max gets a shot off the faceoff dot. EP goes into the corner. Brecken's there, and so too's Ashton. Around the boards it goes. Lakers putting a lot of pressure on the puck carrier, and Ashton comes out with it. Centering opportunity gets broken up by Brecken, but this will be offsides. No, I guess never went out. Well, no, it did. Uh-oh. Almost a turnover in neutral ice there. Could have been disastrous. But does not develop. Into the corner goes Jacob Henry. They fight for it. It squeaks out through neutral ice all the way down the ice. The goalie comes out to stop this. Sets up their defender. Their defenseman tries to start their breakup, but it's picked off in the middle. Here, Ashton worked for it. He gets it along the red line, makes a move. Sends it over to Brecken. Brecken sees Max in the middle. Just a little too far. Back to Ashton. It's just at their feet. Someone's got to step in here and take a shot. Ashton feeds Brecken. Brecken along behind the net to Ashton. Ashton's got it. He's got time. He's looking at Max or Brecken. He's got options in the back of the net. He works with it. Well, Eden Prairie throws that in the corner. Not all three of them need to go into the corner. They just got to get on the same page with who's doing what. Jacob Henry keeps it in from the blue line. Good job, Jacob. Now, Max picking up some speed as he works around the corner. Takes a shot right at the top of the pad. But the goalie lifts up that glove. Great save by that goaltender. I tell you, if you're a shooter, you want to be shooting for just above the height of that goalie pad. When they're down there in that butterfly, if you can get it, what is that, 8-10 inches, maybe a foot? That's what you want to be. That's the hardest spot to save, but that goalie came through there with the glove. Face off. EP does pick it up. They win that face off, and in the corner they go. Trying to set up their breakup. Still 7 minutes in the second as they dilly in their own zone. Oh, a little bit of a shoulder there on Brecken. Brecken maybe answers with a slight trip. Either way, the referee says play on. Behind the net. And now EP takes it out of a dangerous zone. But they've got some skaters as they take it across the zone. A lot of stick handling going on by the EP player. Works it back to defense. Defense has got space, but they go D to D. D to D gets taken down hard. And arm goes up. This time a penalty coming on the Lakers. Player had the puck. Referee didn't like it as Henry Bisick is going to find himself sitting for 2 minutes. Referee's calling interference. I'm not sure I like that. Player did seem to have the puck, but it is what it is. As the EP team tries to play a little bit of music to liven this place up a touch. Shot comes. Oh, and it's caught and redirected out in front. Big save. EP still has it as they have the power play now. Lakers are working. Short-handed. EP sets something up through the middle. Hits a goalie pad and out to the corner. EP still has control. Looking for a setup. Looking for a pass. Shot low. Deflected now. Mason working at it. He slaps at it. Now he sends it behind the net. There's an EP player and a race to the net. A race to the puck. Tyler goes in. Let's see who comes out with the puck. Chase ends up with it on his stick as he works his way behind the net. Sends it harder along the boards and passed. No, into the defender's stick, who sends it back in deep. All right, we've ticked off almost a minute here of this. Oh, sailing pass out front, still loose puck. Come on, Lakers here. We got to not be that sloppy. All right, Lakers now sending it out of the zone. They just need to get it out, and they do. That got a little dangerous there as that whole minute was spent in the zone. Lakers do get fresh legs on the ice as Mason battles into the corner to buy a little more time for his team to change. EP sends it through the middle, gets broken up by Russell, and now Quinn. Quinn making a loose puck deep. Wow, great move, Quinn. That was special. Landon feeding the middle. Nice pass, Landon, and over to Quinn again. Those two guys working together well there. Fancy moves. In the end, EP still has it, and there's still 18 seconds to go on this penalty. EP starting their last breakout. They lose it, and Jackson picks it up, sends it back in deep. That's going to have the last few ticks of this penalty expire as EP sends it all the way down the ice for some reason and gets icing. Questionable call, but for whatever reason, we'll get a face-off in front of EP. And that penalty still has 2 ticks left on it. Face-off coming to the Eden Prairie's goaltender, side's left. Max is there. Nathan Russell's waiting for that puck to come to him. He gets it, takes a quick shot, good job. Gets it into the goalie's glove, but that was executed well. That's what they should do. Win that face-off back to Nathan. Quick shot, Nathan was ready. Just a little higher on that shot, kind of a wobbling puck. Wasn't a flat biscuit. You know, you want a frisbee look to that shot, and that one was spinning. Back out to Nathan again. This time gets it along the ice, which is good for rebounds and redirects. But that puck jumps into the Lakers zone, now behind the net. EP makes a move, maintains control. They work it around. Number 77 is certainly asking for it in the middle. Gets a little upset that he didn't get the pass. In the middle it goes. Luke is there, comes out and blocks it. As that puck stays on the near side boards. Now behind the net, Colton's there. He whacks at it. EP still has control. They send it back around behind the net to Bisic. Bisic sending it around the boards. Up high and through neutral ice. Here's a race, and Bracken's going to win this race. He sees Ashton. Ashton's in front. Ashton makes a move. 2 moves. Oh, just misses the net with the backhand. But boy, was he ready for that. Bracken and Ashton working together well there. As play continues. Still 4 minutes to go in the second. Still a 3-1 lead by the Lakers. EP now out to their left winger and through neutral ice. They take the zone. Get challenged quickly and have to retreat. They go back to their defenders and try to do the cross-ice pass, but the player wasn't ready on the right side. We'll call that icing, and we'll come back and get a face-off in front of the goaltender for EP. 3 minutes to go in the second. We will get a Zamboni break after this period expires. So stay with us. There'll be a 20-minute break before they come back out to finish the third period. Determine who's going to the championship game here at the Mounds View Invitational in Blaine. Puck is dropped. Play continues along the near side. Out to defense. Jacob Henry just retreats, but smart play. Offsides, says the referee. This puck's going back closer dot to our zone. Jackson Collins at the faceoff circle. Faceoff comes out and won by Ammerman. Ammerman chases along the far side. He created space, so that was smart to flip that out to that open area. Ammerman now behind the net, looking to defense. Gets broken up. EP now trying to leave their zone. They get it over the left side. 85 dumps it in. And along the near side board. Out in front, shot comes. Luke blocks that one. And Carter sends it out to Ammerman. Pad save, steered into the corner. In front, Lakers are watching closely as Josh feeds it up to Jackson. Jackson stays on his feet but loses the puck as EP goes the other way. EP gets a shot. Luke's there. Gets the whistle. 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to go. Still second period. Coming out on the ice, Landon, Chase, Carter. Face-off comes. It's won by EP. EP gets a hard shot. It's turned aside. Centering opportunity as a couple of Lakers work on this puck. They chip it up ahead to Landon. Landon's got speed. Oh, Landon's offsides as Chase makes a great play to keep possession of that puck. Sends it over to Mason on the far side. Smart. Things are getting clogged up on your side of the ice. I bet you there's someone open on the far side. So that was a smart play to send it over Mason's way. Carter now at the puck, rings the boards. Defense gives up the blue line as Landon makes a loose puck deke using the boards. A big one. He feeds over, to Mason, just a little behind him. But boy, the wheels are turning. I could see the hockey IQ growing on this team. There we go. Now we've taken the zone again. This time it is Mason. Mason working with it. Down low, sends it in front of the goalie, but it's turned aside. EP's got two, the Lakers have two. They take the zone in the middle. Carter Langley calmly takes the puck off the puck carrier's stick. Defense taps it back in deep. EP still has it, and they're in a dangerous zone. Lakers need to get this puck and get it out. That puck comes out to defense. Oh, nice pass by Chase. Chase sends it out to Mason. A little heavy, but they can chase it down. Landon steps in, whacks at it, forcing the goalie out. Good move by the goalie to come out that far, but when you do that, things like this happen. Now Tyler. Tyler sends it back deep. I see Max is out there again. I see Carter's still out there. Mason's still out there. Back into neutral ice. Carter Langley has it. Banks it off the boards, but EP intercepts. They feed through the middle, but Tyler was there, and he broke that play up. Battle along the blue line. EP sends it in deep. Still 30 seconds to go in the second period as that puck goes all the way down the ice to Ashton. Ashton picks it up onside. He makes a move. He sees Max. But EP, oh, now Brecken there ends up with the puck. Goes down low, sends it. Max gets a shot, but it's turned aside. Wow, good play. Brecken and Max. 9 seconds to go. Good play there to get it back in the slot. Hard shot by Brecken. The goalie comes up with it. Yeah, good save right at the whistle. End of 2. It is 3-1 here in Blaine. Lakers. 3-1. Did I say 3-1? 3-1. 3-1. They can see it. okay. So you don't do 2 channels or?
Yeah, it can work at the night too.
Okay.
It has to still put
Gotcha. Lakers are coming in after that Zamboniing for the 3rd period of hockey. Gonna do a little bit of warm up. Normally with 1 minute in between periods, this time with 20. So Lakers have to refine their legs, get warmed up. They're saving their legs.
Yeah.
They'll probably a good 2 minutes before they drop the puck.
Oh yeah. These two are like. I thought the whole family was going to go.
It's having fun. Yeah, no puck either.
Oh no.
That was Luke going down. Hope he's okay. He gets back. I think he was just trying to warm up his skates and fell backwards. Well, coach will give him a last-minute instructions before they start the 3rd period. Holding on to a 3-1 lead. Winner of this game goes to the championship game here at the Mounds View tournament this weekend. Coming out onto the ice for the start of the 3rd period is Max Weekly at the face-off dot. Ashton over at the left wing. Probably Brecken over on the far side. Tyler on one side on the defense with Carter Langley on the other defense. EP figures out which players they're going to use as 2 of them hop the boards. Referee gives a nod to each goaltender. Drops a puck. 3rd period begins. 15 minutes to determine who gets to play for first place. Here we go. Max chasing down in behind the net. Brecken in to help. Puck comes loose, but EP picks it up at the midboards. A lot of back check there by Ashton and creating a turnover. Behind the net goes Max. He uses the boards, but it gets picked up. Carter now flipping it out to Ashton. Ashton gets taken into the boards hard. Now Brecken has that puck all alone on the far side. He forwards it over to Max. Max has got speed. Max gets taken down, but Brecken's right there behind him. Ashton's waiting for a shot. That puck goes high, a little over the crossbar. And behind the net now, Max. Max gets in front. No one there to close out that shot. Through the middle, get a little bit of a breakaway opportunity, but they can't handle it as Nathan Russell calmly takes control of the puck. Nathan sends it over to Brecken. A little bit too far for him, so defense gets a shot at it. That's easily broken up. In the middle, Brecken comes in, stick lift, preventing a shot. Good job, Brecken. Now EP works at it, neutral ice. They pick it up at the blue line. They take the zone and a shot. No, nice pass. A little far for 47, but enough to get it back on net. That was a good play. Little delayed. Defense works it down deep. Behind the net, Jackson. And they get it out of the zone. EP tries to send it in with 2 players offsides. We'll get a whistle just outside the blue line. Still early in the third, 3-1 Lakers. Appreciate the Eden Prairie parents for playing some music over here to the left. Otherwise, this place sounds pretty dead. Well, Creed's Clearwater Survival coming on. EP now sending it through the middle, gets broken up. And offsides. Colton Quinn, Nick Ammerman, Henry Bisick, Jackson, and Nathan Russell. That puck jumps a few players, but EP wins it. Jackson forwards it over to Bisick. Bisick dumps it deep. Ammerman eyeing it in the corner. And Jackson staples a player to the boards. EP comes out with it by making a move to start their breakout. Jackson challenges at middle ice. Oh, there's a turnover. They got a top of the circle shot coming. Deflected high and up into the netting. As we'll get a whistle and a face-off to Luke's right. Hopefully they have a little more production value in the championship game as far as music between face-offs and a little bit of announcing and scoring goals and penalties. Yeah, one of 3, 33% chance. Here we go, Landon battling hard to win this. Hits the brakes, still creates space for himself. Feeds it back to Carlson. Carlson can shoot with a guy right in front of the screen. What a great setup. Just did not get through to fruition. As Chase is over there, and that puck sneaks by both of the players all the way down the ice for icing. That'll come back and be a face-off to the right of the Eden Prairie goaltender. Let's see if they can set something up again. Looks like they're changing lines. What are we putting out here? Looks like Max comes in to win the face-off. Josh Carlson waiting at the fence. EP wins this, but they win it in front of their own net, so kind of a hollow victory. As that puck stays in the corner, Mason battles hard forward. EP comes up. They work behind the net. Smart play this time. Now up to their midboards. They run it through the center. Good pass, but it's broken up by Carlson, who leaves it for Landon. Landon's got one guy to beat. He beats him. Now he shoots in low. Blocker save. Turn to the corner where Max is waiting. Max can feed defense again if he wins this puck battle. Oh, he feeds the middle. Even better. And this time it's Jacob Henry. Jacob keeps it on the ice and hits escape. Puck gets brought through neutral ice, and this time will be just wide, Luke. No icing. Jacob Henry banking out the boards, but that's picked up by an Eden Prairie player who took the zone. They worked their way behind the net into the middle. Quick shot. Wide. Now top of the circle and out to defense. EP working hard with it along the near side boards. They get taken down. Puck does squeeze its way behind the net and allows Jacob Henry to chase it down. Jacob forwards it over to Landon, but the defenseman picks it up. And Carlson now. Landon's got it, and he's got people in the middle. Oh, Max was just behind Max, but yeah, offsides as EP fails to leave the zone. Luckily getting a whistle there, preventing a certain shot on that. 3-1. Still 10 minutes to go in the third period as we are live here in Blaine's Super Rink for the Mountain View tournament. Ashton Rutten challenging the puck carrier. EP gets it out, but they bank it hard. This one will be, nope, not on net as it gets past Luke for icing. Got to defend that goal mount no matter what. You never know. And then puck can hit some ice in front of you, change directions. Certainly don't want to give up a goal that way. Carter Langley waiting back at defense to get that puck. Comes back to him. He has a little time. He gets a shot, hit some sticks. Allows Chase to take a shot on, and also Ashton. Ashton working with it down low. Gets turned aside. Oh, here we go. Brecken Long with some room in the middle. No, EP picks it up. A lot of back and forth here as they're buzzing in the zone. Ashton now. Ashton putting that shoulder down, driving in low against the goaltender. Keeps it on the ice, and the goalie covers up. A little extracurricular after the play, but all parties are cool. As they go off, fresh legs come on. Certainly looking a little better as far as the emotions go compared to last night's game. I don't think we won any fair play points last night. As EP now with the puck. Out to defense, it's turned around by Lakers. They dump it in, and Landon's over there. Now stepping out is Carlson. EP through the middle, they got speed. This is 35. This is that player to watch. But look at that defense. Just stood calmly up. Tyler was there. He didn't. Backhanded opportunity in front with two of them. That could have gotten ugly quick. Another centering opportunity with a loose puck. And wow, there's Jackson Carter. Good job, Jackson, preventing a goal. As offsides is the call coming across that blue line. Boy, a little action out in front of Luke. Certainly some loose pucks. But nothing developed, and 3-1 remains our score. I like to see how Tyler played defense there. He just stood up to the guy. The guy couldn't get around him. It's his choice. You can skate around you. But if you can't, you run right into him. He was just there, held his ground. Guy lost the puck. It's just good defense. There's Brecken. He's fighting in the corner. He sees Max. Max is in front. Now Ashton's turn. Oh, he feeds Brecken all alone. Brecken on the other corner. Feeds over to Max. Max makes a quick move, but loses the handle. As now we got a breakaway. This is 35. Shot comes, whizzed wide. Now we're going to get some opportunity coming the other way as Ashton comes unimpeded to the net, hits the brakes, gets in low, backhand wide. Brecken was there. Out to defense, Quinn. Or no, Max. Max shot broken up, hits a body out front. EP forwarding it through the neutral ice. Nice little poke check by Jacob Henry over to Ashton. Ashton picks it up and makes something out of it. He's got Max all alone in front, if you could see him, but now Max goes after the puck carrier. Good positioning by Max to stay in the middle there. The EP's coming fast again. This is 77. Defense steers him wide along the boards and deep. Landing goes after the puck. And Carlson's there. Josh and Max combined to work the puck up and out. That jumped into the bench for a whistle. 7.5 minutes to go, still third period. It's 3-1 Lakers. Faceoff will come to Luke's right as Chase steps into the faceoff dot. Puck goes Lakers' way right off the faceoff. They battle behind the net, but EP picks it up. They got a guy in front. Shot coming. Hits a pad. Into the corner it goes. They battle it out to defense. Defense has got a little bit of room. They step in, take a shot. Wow, that hit a stick and got redirected wide. Perhaps a high stick, but who's counting? Defense keeps it in. Goes behind the net. Lakers have to chase it into the corner. There's Carlson working hard. He lifts some sticks. Chase is there to help out. Those two combine. They bank it off the glass and not out. But here we go. This time they get it out, and they got some skaters in front. EP barely makes that in on sides. And now Lakers have to regroup again deep in their zone. EP's putting a lot more pressure on in this period. They're getting the puck in the zone a little more. The desperation is starting to show for them. Ooh, an interception in neutral ice, and they take the zone. Top of the circle. Good defense there to push the puck off the stick by Landon. Way to go. Now they have it on the circle. They send it wide to no one. Coming out the midboard, but Luke is easy to cover that one up. Good time to stop play there. Let's get some fresh legs out. Think about what we're doing. 6 maybe? 5? I don't know. 5 or 6 minutes remaining. We'll let you know. At any rate, face-off goes to Carter. Carter sends it into the corner. And Tyler now. Tyler working with it behind the net. Makes a move. Boy, hitting those breaks like that. Just watch those players skate past. Whoop. That one goes into the bench. Oh. All those coaches just narrowly dodging a black eye. Make the players wear helmets on the bench, just not the coaches. Coaches have harder heads, from what I've heard. Puck is dropped. That one steered on the net. Yeesh. Those tricky, bouncy ones, those are dangerous. A lot of battle for this puck down low. And out of the zone, Ammerman with a nice tap of the puck. A little too heavy, though, as referee calls icing. This will come back, face off to Luke's left. Again, fresh legs coming on. It's late in the third. You got to cycle through your players quickly. You don't want to get caught flat-footed. That's how breakaways happen. Max sends it over to the boards. Oh, it gets turned over in the middle. Gets in on Luke. Luke slides over and picks it up in the glove. Again, you can tell EP's playing a little harder this period. They know what's on the line. They're the ones with something to lose. This time it's won by the Lakers. Carter sending it around the boards to Brecken. Smart play. Brecken going to feed the middle. He feeds the middle well. And now allows Ashton to go forward in the corner. Ashton battles for it. And Max, now Brecken. Brecken with the shot. The goalie eats that one up. Wow. A little extra after the play as Max is sending the goalie. Good restraint by Max there to not respond. I'm proud of him there because as I see the puck is sitting on the goal line, by the way. Well, they did. They shoved Max into the goalie. But Max held his own. He has been prone to respond to situations like that, but give him credit where credit is due. No, yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, checking players into your own goaltender is not good for your goaltender, by the way. Goalies are pretty vulnerable back there, believe it or not. They got a lot of pads on the front. They got nothing on the back. Nice move by Quinn to keep control of the puck. Soft feed over to Max and back out to Quinn. Good movement around the circle for the Lakers as a shot comes. Had to be steered away. He was pegging that corner. That would have gone in had the goalie not gotten the blocker up there. Turn around, empty down, hard shot. Tyler just waiting on that one, and Max with another backhanded flip. He staples that player to the boards. Mason comes out with the puck. They got a lot of Lakers here free. Comes out to defense. Defense back to Chase. Chase with a good shot. Now the Lakers are buzzing this period. It was all EP for a while. Now it's all Lakers. Puck is picked up. Luke, it's there's a delayed penalty, so Luke could have left the net there. He wasn't sure if it was going to be icing or a delayed penalty, so he cautiously protected the net. Yeah, was it a 10-2 or is it? I didn't see what the penalty was. Oh, there was a geez. Yeah, lets you know how well your announcers are watching the game, as there are two Eden Prairie players in the box right now. We were on a power play there for a while. So 5-on-3 for, is that a minute 7?
It's for, minute 7.
5-on-3 for a minute 7 for the Lakers. Lakers have a 2-skater advantage. This could result in a goal for the Lakers. Brecken backhands it over into the corner. Ashton's being smart with it, but that puck is picked up. EP takes the zone. Ashton now picking up. Let's see if the Lakers can set this up again. They're trying to figure it out. They've got two players that should be unmarked. Brecken takes the zone. He's got his head up. Nathan steps in, but he loses the puck and another turnover. Landon's there. He takes a swipe at it. EP still has the puck. Wow. Cleared out the middle there as EP dumps it in deep. Not where you'd expect to be when you got a 5-on-3 situation, but Luke covers up the puck, gets the whistle. Nuts to this. Let's get a face-off. EP parents are coming to life as they see their 3 holding up well to our 5. 21 seconds still on the 2-man advantage. EP drops it to defense. Defense has control. They send it in deep. Rings the boards. You can tell EP is looking for the pass. They had their head up there. Pretty tough to control a zone 5-on-3 when you're the 3, but here we are. All right, Lakers now with control of the puck. They take the zone. Top of the circle, smartly hits the brakes to let everybody take the zone. In low, shot, and that's Chase Goymon with the quick wrister. Beats the goal. That makes it 4-1. That almost will seal the deal here. As we have 3.5 left, and let's see, that should clear the second penalty. We should be back to even strength now. Yeah, so that clears the penalties. That was a power play goal for Chase, making it 4-1 here late in the third. Puck is dropped. Battle at the neutral ice for Jackson. Fights hard, and Ammerman comes in support. Ammerman keeps the stick on the ice and hard. Look at that. They drive it into the corner. That's just good work. Good effort. Behind the net, Lakers have it. Calling for it is Quinn. Goes to the other defender, though. Quick shot by Nathan. Tries to keep it in. Now Quinn. Quinn behind his own net. Eden Prairie has it. They try to center. It's broken up by the stick of Russell. Russell keeps it along the boards and out to Bizek. Bizek through the middle to Ammerman. Ammerman flips it down low. Goalie comes out for that. Ammerman picks it back up, and he sees Bizek. Just doesn't quite get it to him. EP's going the other way. They got a pass. A little too much, and that's going to go the distance. Quinn's there. Puts a shoulder into the player. And Jackson comes out to help out. Teamwork there. That's how you get that puck. Through the middle, over to Henry Bizek. 2 versus 1. And just doesn't get any wood on that one. And back to the neutral ice. This time, Jacob Henry. Carter switches directions. Ashton's over there.
Move up ice. Move up ice.
Lakers start skating out of the zone. They clear it. Back through neutral ice to Jackson. Jackson's got a little space. He's got a little room. He finds more room, but gets turned aside right away right by the goaltender. Jacob Henry using the boards, keeping it in down low. Eden Prairie does get it out of the zone. They send it down deep. Jacob Henry's there. He picks up, he call icing. No, they actually call interference. That's a penalty on us. Yeah, delayed penalty. Interference is the call. As Max, maybe? Yeah, when you see Max skating towards that direction, I guess they open the box for him, and he'll serve 2. I didn't see it. Must have been behind the play. Didn't look too egregious. But here we have it for the rest of the game. EP will likely have a man advantage. As their defense sneaks in, they get it down low. They see the defender again back out there, but he's looking for something better. Tries to keep it in the middle. It gets broken up. Carter's putting the pressure on the puck carrier, making sure they don't get a good opportunity to pass, and he steals it. Good job. And out of the zone. Minute 13 on the clock. 4-1 is the score, and we're late in the third. Number 2 driving hard to the net, centers across the goal mount. Luke gets a pad on to just steer it into the corner and hops the stick at the blue line, forcing Eden Prairie to regroup. EP calls for the puck. They send it in deep. 1 minute to go. Goaltender remains firmly in their net.
There we go, off the glass.
As Eden Prairie is willing to accept a 4-1 defeat. That puck is just being moved around by defense. They're not in a hurry to move too far down the ice. Brecken sends it in just past the red line to avoid icing. Smart play. Allowing Ashton to go deep for the remaining 25 seconds. Ashton works with the puck carrier. Eden Prairie seems to have lost their step. They try a cross ice pass. It's picked up. It's in the middle. This is 25. 25. Doesn't get a shot off. Anderson sends it deep, hits a referee's stick, or referee's skate, and this will be the last few seconds as this game winds down. And Prairie Lake with the 4-1 victory. Whoa! As they take down their goalie hard. And now the celebration continues for the Lakers. Way to go, Lakers. 4-1 victory, taking us to the first place game probably tomorrow around 1 o'clock, maybe? 3 something. All right. Well, around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, they'll be playing for the first place trophy against someone from the B pool. Good game for the Lakers. They kept their head about them, and this is their toughest competition so far this tournament.